Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please kindly do so now before we continue. Thank you. My last update about Twist of Faith was about how Abhi got to know about Rhea's plans, and Abhi was angry with Rhea, and Pragya also slapped Rhea, and at the end of the day everyone left the camp and they were going home, but they couldn't go because the road was blocked and everyone went to the resort to pass the night, and Pragya and Abhi were at the resort, but yet they couldn't see each other. That was what we looked at the last time, and if you are yet to watch that, you know where it will be, in the description box below or up in the card. Let's continue from there. Still at the resort, Rhea met her friends Dimpy and Shaina, and Dimpy told Rhea that Prachi is also at the same resort with them, so Rhea should take her revenge on her. Rhea told her friends that she is not interested in starting the fight all over again, and she doesn't even want to hear Prachi's name because the name irritates her a lot. Prachi passed by at that time and Rhea angrily goes to her room, and Dimpy told Shaina that they are in trouble now because Prachi knows that they made the plans of falling off the cliff with Rhea, and Prachi would not spare them now. Rhea entered her room and Abhi comes there to meet Rhea and talk to her about everything that happened. Abhi remembered Pragya's advice of talking calmly to solve problems, and Abhi apologized to Rhea for ignoring her and slapping her that now led to all these problems. Rhea also apologized to Abhi and hugged him, and she admits that she is jealous of Prachi and she feels that Abhi likes Prachi more than her. Abhi told Rhea that Rhea is the most important person to him and nobody would be able to take Rhea's place in his heart, but he just liked Prachi for her maturity and simplicity, but that doesn't mean that Prachi can take Rhea's love away from his heart. Abhi then asked Rhea to go and say sorry to Prachi because Prachi is just like a sister to Rhea, and Rhea said that Prachi is not her sister, but she would go and apologize to her, and Rhea leaves the room. Rhea goes to Pragya's room looking for Prachi, and Pragya was very happy to see Rhea taking the first step, and Pragya asked Rhea to come inside the room. Rhea told Pragya that her father asked her to come and apologize, and Pragya said that Rhea's father is right because there is no reason for Rhea to be fighting with Prachi. Prachi entered the room and Rhea immediately remembered all the slaps that she has received in her life because of Prachi, and Rhea decided to go back to her room without apologizing. Pragya pulled Rhea back and smiled, then told Rhea that Prachi is here now, so Rhea should go ahead with what she intended to do earlier. And Rhea, saying that she doesn't have any choice, apologized to Prachi, but Prachi doesn't accept the apology and Rhea leaves the room and Prachi closed the door. After Rhea had left the room, Pragya asked Prachi why was she giving Rhea attitude, and Pragya pleaded with Prachi to give Rhea a chance to prove that she has changed, and Prachi told Pragya that she would try, and Pragya goes out. Pragya was walking towards the reception and Abhi was also at the reception, where Abhi was talking to the receptionist about the only woman that he has ever loved in his life. Just then, the electricity goes off and Abhi and Pragya were standing right in front of each other, but they couldn't see each other because it was dark, and a thunderstorm suddenly flicked, and Abhi and Pragya got a glimpse of each other, but they couldn't see each other properly because of the darkness. Pragya realized that she just saw Abhi, and Abhi also realized that he just saw Pragya, and the two of them started searching for each other in the dark, and both Abhi and Pragya ended up together outside beside the bus searching for each other. Since Pragya couldn't find Abhi, Pragya then concludes in her mind that she thought that she just saw Abhi, but it was just her feelings, and Abhi on the other hand also thought in his mind that he thought that he just saw Pragya, but it was just her memories. Pragya thought that Abhi's memory are still fresh in her heart, and she goes back into the resort. Prachi comes there and told Pragya to come because Shahana is really waiting for food. Abhi was still outside in the rain, and by the time he returned to his room, he catches cold, which unfortunately turns to fever, and he started sneezing. Vikram scolded Abhi for entering the rain when he is not a baby, and Rambru comes there. Vikram asked Rambru where he has been, and Rambru said that it was with Aryan, and Rambru and Rhea goes out of the room to call the doctor from the reception. Rhea told the receptionist that her father is having cold and fever, and Rambru jokingly told Rhea to calm down because it is only cold and fever. Rhea got angry and asked Rambo to stop joking with her at this moment. The receptionist called the doctor and asked him to come immediately, and Rhea leaves from there. Aryan and Shahana were fighting and Rambo comes there, and Aryan told Rambo that Shahana was calling him a monkey, and Shahana leaves from there. Aryan asked Rambo if he had eventually proposed to Rhea, and Rambo said that Rhea is really difficult to impress and he has not proposed to her yet. Rhea goes back to Abby's room and said that the receptionist has called the doctor, but the doctor is taking too long to come and she doesn't know who else to call. Later, Rhea remembered Pragya and Rhea called Pragya on the phone and told her to come to her dad's room because her dad is having cold and fever, and Pragya said that she is coming. Vikram asked Rhea if she really trusts Prachi's mom just like Mira to take care of Abhi, and Rhea said that she trusts Prachi's mom because Prachi's mom is a motherly figure and it was Prachi's mom that did not let her miss her own mother so much, and Prachi's mom is the best mom ever. Pragya goes to the reception and asks the receptionist if there's any doctor around for a sick patient, and the receptionist said that she has already called a doctor for Mr. Mera and the doctor is on his way. Pragya then asks the receptionist to send some ice cubes to Mr. Mera's room, and Pragya leaves. Vikram told Rhea that he would go to the reception and ask them to send the doctor quickly, and Vikram opened the door and Pragya entered, but Pragya couldn't see Vikram because Vikram was at the back of the door checking for his phone, and Rhea told Pragya to come in and see her father. Pragya entered while Vikram leaves the room, and Pragya saw the back view of Abhi, and Pragya asked Rhea to go and get a napkin or an handkerchief for her, and Rhea quickly goes. Pragya was holding a bowl of water while trying to take care of Abhi, who was sleeping and turned his back to her. Pragya sat at Abhi's bedside and she was about to turn Abhi over to see her, but Mira entered the room and Pragya stopped without seeing Abhi's face. Rhea told Mira that Prachi's mom was about to take care of her father because he was sick, and Mira collected the bowl from Pragya, and Mira asked Pragya to leave and she decided to take care of Abhi along with Rhea. Rhea thanked Pragya and Pragya went out of the room without still seeing Abhi's face, and Pragya thought in her mind that she felt that there is a connection between her and Rhea's father, who was sick. Vikram comes to the room and asks Mira that how come she is here, and Mira said that she heard everything that happened at the camp and that was why she decided to come to the camp. But when she got to the camp, the workers at the camp told her that everyone has come to the resort because of the blocked road, so that was why she also decided to come to the resort. Abhi wakes up and saw Mira and he thought that maybe Mira doesn't know about what Rhea did yet. In the night, Abhi wakes up and goes to the window. In Pragya's room, Pragya also wakes up and covered Prachi and Shahana with blankets, and Pragya goes to stand at the window as well. Because Abhi and Pragya's room was beside each other, Pragya's sari flies in the air and got to Abhi's window. Abhi owns the sari and he was trying to see who owns the sari, but Pragya quickly pulled her sari back to herself before Abhi could see who it was. Rhea called Abhi and Abhi leaves from the window, and Abhi and Pragya missed each other. The next morning, Pragya returned home with Prachi and Shahana, and Sarita was very happy seeing them back home. Shahana said that nobody loves her in this house, and Pragya said that she definitely loves Shahana. Prachi also jokingly said that she used to love Shahana once in a while, and Sarita said that she would start liking Shahana if Shahana can start behaving like Prachi. Sarita showed Prachi a letter that she received before their arrival, and Prachi read the letter and she realized that she has been invited for a teaching job interview. The next morning, Prachi was very excited to go for the job interview and she was standing by the road waiting for a taxi. Rambroo was driving Vikram's car and Aryan was also in the car, and Rambroo told Aryan that he blackmailed his father before he was able to take the car out, and Aryan thought that Rambroo is definitely smart. Rambroo's car splashed dirty water on Prachi's face, and Rambroo, seeing that the person that the dirty water splashed on was Prachi, decided to speed up without stopping the car to say sorry because he doesn't want to get into any fight with Prachi at the moment. Prachi ran after the car to at least stop, and Abhi's car that was coming behind almost hit Prachi, and Abhi and Vikram stopped the car and got down. Abhi scolded Prachi for walking on the road carelessly. Prachi explained to Abhi that rich people always say that their day is bad whenever they are in any bad situation, while poor people like her would say that their life is ruined because for poor people, day doesn't matter but life does. Prachi said that her day is going very badly because that car that just passed splashed mud on her, and her life is also ruined because now she has missed the job interview, and it is the job that she wanted to use and support her mother and the family. Vikram asked Prachi to calm down, and Abhi told Prachi that her life is more important than the job and she should also stop crying because it would give Prachi a secretary job. Vikram asked Abhi that but Abhi already has secretary, and Abhi said that he is hiring Prachi to become Vikram's secretary. Prachi was very happy, and Abhi gave a fowl to Prachi and told her that the fowl is for the 5 years of the company's success event and he wants Prachi to handle the event and Prachi can start work tomorrow. Prachi was very happy, and Abhi and Vikram lived from there. In the Mira house, Mira was worried while putting Rhea to sleep over Rhea's possessive attitude over Abhi, her father. Mira also thought about how much Rhea's love is growing for Prachi's mom and how Rhea is already seeing Prachi's mom as her mother, and Mira wasn't happy about this. Pallavi comes there to show her sari to Mira, and she asks Mira that what is going on because Mira looks worried. Mira doesn't want to say anything at first, but Pallavi insisted, and Mira told Pallavi that Rhea's anger issue is growing every day and she is feeling guilty because she was the one that raised Rhea up and it is looking as if she did not raise her properly. Mira also told Pallavi that Rhea is already growing feelings for Prachi's mom as her mother and she cannot bear saying this because she was the one that raised Rhea up and she wants Rhea to always see her alone as her mother. Pallavi told Mira not to worry too much because Rhea would always see Mira as her mother and maybe they should send Rhea to Abhi's office so that she can calm down and bond with her father at the office. Then everything would come back to normal after that. Prachi got back home and she knocked on the door. Shahana opened the door and she told the person to go away because she doesn't have any money to give because she thought that the person was a beggar because Prachi was covered in mud and Shahana couldn't recognize her. Prachi told Shahana that she is the one, and Pragya asked Prachi that what has happened to her. Prachi explained that someone used his car to splash mud on her, and Shahana asked Prachi about the job interview. Prachi said that she got a job, but not the teaching job, but instead she got a job in Mr. Mera's company as a secretary. Everyone were very happy for Prachi, and Prachi explained about the company's 5th year success event that she was asked to handle as her first task to Pragya. Okay guys, I'm dropping right here for now. I hope you guys like this video. If you like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all again in my next video. Bye guys.